Papasok dito sa ating second quarter. Lamang ang Star. 37-18. And still, itong Global cannot buy a basket from the outside.
That defense has been very tough on Star Hotshots. And that's reflected in the 10 turnovers ng GlobalPort. From where ang Star was able to score 12 turnover points.
Simon gets away inside with an offensive rebound and putback. 8 points now off the bench for Simon. Let's check in with Riza.
Mark Isip, a veteran of the team, talking to his teammates before the second quarter started. Ang sabi nga niya, we have to go down deep. We have to give it hard because they are not calling it. They won't call it because it's the playoffs. Likewise, he reminded everybody if nothing works on our offense, we can't go very much miserable about it. We have to sprint back on defense. Anthony.
Well, sprinting back on defense, definitely. No? Because in the first period, I think 6-0 ang advantage ng Star in terms of fast break points. Check that, 9-0. Ang advantage ng Star is his fast break points in the first period.
Three-point shot a while ago brought to you by PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plans. Alam mo, Kinito, ever since before, sinasabi ni Coach Pido Harencio, he wants his team to be able to limit the opponent to 20 points per quarter. And obviously, they didn't get that done sa first 12 minutes of play.
Tama yan. Actually, it was Star that got it done because I was looking at the stats. 7 wins of GlobalPort. They've been able to hold their opponents to an average of 90.9 points. But in the 4 losses, their opponents averaged 119.3. That's a big switch around. That's a 30-point difference. Pag nalilimit ng Star Hotshots yung mga kalaban to 90 or below, nananalo sila. But if they give up anywhere, over 100, natatalo sila. Right now, GlobalPort, the way they're scoring, they're lucky to get 80 points in this game.
Those free throws brought to you by Smart. Live more. Trying to rush things once again. Itong Star, kahit lamang sila, they want to put this game away if they possibly can. Inside, outside. Short that time. Look at the effort being shown here by every single player from Star.
Exactly. Especially the big guys. Si Taha, kanina nakita natin si Vic Penici. Ang mindset nila is to not allow Famous his usual number of rebounds.
So far, so good yung kanilang game plan. Defense. Trying to back inside. Sends it over to Taha. Masyado lang malakas. And look at that. They're going to give the ball right back after that defensive board.
Napapangiti na lang si Coach Pido Harencio.
Simon trying to work on Romeo. He feels he's got the advantage. Swings it over. Taha once again. Yes!
And that time, si PJ Simon drew the double team because he was that close to the basket. Nalibre naman si Taha.
Well, Taha has tried from the inside. Finally gets his first basket. Isip with the jumper. Yes!
A good find there by Terence Romeo. Nakita niya, the defense switching over to him, leaving Isip wide open for the shot.
Simon, they're not gonna challenge. Medyo sinuwerte sila doon. Masyado malakas yung tira ni Simon. Brian swings it over. Romeo. Masyado malakas. Well, if they cannot buy a basket from the outside, it's gonna be a long day para dito sa kapunan ng GlobalPort. That's one of their strengths.
Exactly. Especially since Famous is not really getting his opportunities to score.
Advance for a three-pointer. Bang! Three-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plans.
Again, nakita natin no, yung slashing move galing kay Mark Pingris. He wasn't looking to score. He was looking to dish off and find the open guy. Nandun si Jody Vance open in the corner.
Brian gets away inside. Again, showing us his speed and agility.
2 points for Cryan. Not too many people know that he played for an NCAA Division I school, Eastern Washington University. At ang kasama niya on that team, Rodney Stuckey, now playing for the Indiana Pacers in the NBA.
Vance, that's off Taha. Here comes Blakely, even more problems para sa kupunan ng Global. Can you imagine? They were able to erect their biggest lead of the ball game at 21 without Blakely.
And you also notice that GlobalPort not really able to play its usual three-guard formation because masyadong malalaki din yung ginagamit na player ni Coach Tim Cone. So they're so undersized. So right now we're seeing Cryam at saka si Romeo playing together. But as a result, nakaupo si Pringle.
Ryan finds Romeo. Romeo for three. Finally getting a three-point shot to go. Three-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home. DSL triple play plans.
Nakaka-11 points na si Romeo. That's his third triple of the night. This guy checking in fully loaded.
But they need to get it done on the defensive end, Kirito. Ang laki na nung lamang sa kanila ng Star.
And Cryam all over PJ Simon. That's his defensive assignment.
9 points already.
But si PJ Simon, this is the 9th straight game na hindi siya nag-start. So yes, he is definitely proving himself to be a super sub.
Foul is going to be called on Fingers. He's not happy, neither is Tim Cone. Famous on the line for 2 free throws. Let's check in now with Riza Diaz.
Anthony, syempre masaya ang GlobalPort that on any given night nakaka-20 plus rebounds itong si Jared Famous para sa kanila. But I actually want more from him. Ang gusto nga nila is for him to be a little more assertive, to capitalize on his strength on taking that basket closer or taking that ball closer to the basket. Anthony.
Well, easier said than done because nandun yung depensa, nakatutok sa kanya.
Tama,
Star
sabi ko
Hotshots. Yeah, they're putting a lot of bodies on him. Good job clogging the lane by GlobalPort.
Devance for 3. Looks strong. It was. Still a lot of time remaining para sa Global, but they've got to chip away at this lead. Again, going inside the Famous. Look at that defensive stance put up by Blakely. Taking it all the way for an easy 2. He's got 10 points.
Yes, and in a situation like that, you create a turnover off Famous. And si Famous hindi na nakakawa sa depensa. So the Star Hotshots have an easy time scoring in transition.
Timeout, I think, is going to be called here by Coach Pido Harencio. Obviously not happy with their defense and even their offense. Pringle is going to check back in.
Well, GlobalPort is forcing Famous to go one-on-one with that low post offense. And he's not getting too many opportunities to score cleanly because nakatutok nga yung depensa. That's why I was saying in Dean's list, you need him to play more pick and rolls rather than ISOs.
Looking inside to the outside, Baroka short. Blakely with the putback. This is now the biggest lead of the ball game. As we take a look once again at the playoff picture here, Kinito.
Very interesting situation here because you have the Star over there on the left side against GlobalPort, and you see the other matchups there. And 4 teams with twice to beat advantage, 4 teams with a twice to win disadvantage. And in the history of the PBA, there have been only 84 situations where nagkaroon ng twice to beat advantage since 1996. And 10 teams have survived with a twice to win disadvantage.
Right now, already with 14 points, itong si Blakely. This is the biggest lead of the ball game. And that is not gonna help. Mukhang talagang nagmamadali na sila ng todo. Third foul para kay Romeo.
And again, another transition 2 points for the Star Hotshots. Nasaan yung transition defense ng GlobalPort. Right now, looking at the body English of the GlobalPort players, especially si Jared Famous, see, they're not even jumping to stop the layup. Pinanood lang ni Famous. I see signs of this team giving up this early in this game.
That is not a good sign, Kinito. Here's Pringle. Trying to challenge, gets 2 inside. They've got to do something, Kinito, because pagdating in the second half, this game might just be over.
Exactly. I think it's important that they focus on defense for GlobalPort. Not just a matter of trading baskets. Star Hotshots getting away with too many points from the inside.
Look at that. Baroka with the offensive rebound. Three-point play opportunity beneath in Bunny Blakely. Picks up the foul from Kramer.
This is a rampage now. Again, yung sinabi natin kanina, GlobalPort, the #1 rebounding team. Hindi natin nakikita yan dito, no? Ito, binitin pa niya yung tira niya, and Blakely getting the shot. Three-point play opportunity and connection.
Hayes checks into the ball game. 19 points already para kay Blakely.
27-point lead. Ang dami pang oras dito, no? In our second period. And already, Star Hotshots, they've scored 58 points.
Nice look inside. Malyari short on that one.
Again, sila nakakuha ng rebound.
Penisi for three. Bang!
Kanina pala hinaharap yun. And now, they've got a 30-point lead.
Bringle trying to help his team come back. Another basket. No! He was looking for another basket. Doesn't get it. Tignan mo, siniswerte pa rin yung Star dito. But I think, you know, it boils down to the effort that they're showing on the court here, Kinito.
Exactly. Here's Blakely. Nakawala. Siya na naman ang makakuha ng rebound. And Famous is just walking around. Again, another 2 points.
Famous should just go up there and grab that rebound.
But he's gotten frustrated. And the way Buford's, or rather, the Star Hotshots is playing defense against him. Finally, he gets away.
At kitang-kita mo, Kinito, nilabas siya lahat ng frustration dito sa slam dunk na yun eh. 9 points now for Famous, but they're gonna need a whole lot more. They're down by 30. Nice look by Penisi inside. Yap can't get that to drop. They've got to work things properly. Pringle for three. No. Foul's going to be called on Baroka. That was clear. Nagpapatuloy pamimigay ng papremyo ng Moneyball Dribble of the People dito sa PBA. 4,000 pesos in cash ang makukuha ng ating best player. Kaya dribblers, makipindot na. .242 remaining sa ating first half. Romeo asking for a clear out. Laban kay Malyari. Almost losing possession. Shot clock still at 6. Hinapo na lang ni Jensen yun. Boy, that looked like that ball is like a hot potato. Rafi Reeves checking in for the first time.
Well, that defense of Star making it so difficult para sa GlobalPort na makakita ng good look at the basket. A fresh 24 right here.
Romeo from way down. Blakely gets that board and he will be fouled.
As you notice, wala sa eksena doon, si Famous wasn't in position to get the offensive rebound. He was close to them, to the free throw line, extended.
Little bit of pressure here being shown by the defense of Global.
Yan si Hayes na ngayon ang tumatao kay Blakely. See, they gave him a nice pick up on top. And then the extra pass.
Tatawagan ng foul. Itong si Romeo, pang-apat na yan, Kinito. This free throw brought to you by Smart. Live more. Malyari doesn't make the first. Here comes JDV right back in action. Blakely, they will sit down. Alam mo, naalagaan niya yung fouls niya. Kinito, he had 2 quick fouls in the first quarter.
Oh, tama yan, no? With 2 minutes to go, Coach Tim Cone pulling out Marcus Blakely. And then yung rotation niya, no, sa mga bigs niya, starting with Penisi, then Taha, now it's Rafi Reeves. So even without Ian Sangalang, they seem to be okay. And here's Malyari again. creating the turnover and fueling transition.
That equals their biggest lead of the ball game at 32. A minute and a half ang natitira rito. Can Buenafe get some scoring in? Maybe not.
Tough defense. At ang ginagamit ng Star Hotshots in trapping the ball carrier is Joe Devance. You see someone as tall as Joe Devance coming in to trap you, talagang magugulat ka, ma-intimidate ka, no? And you release a pass that baka ma-pick off ng kalaban.
Devance now on the line for 2 free throws off that very poor foul by Buenafe.
It's a small lineup now being played by Coach Tim Cohn.
Devance makes the second. 6 markers right now, and this is the biggest lead of the ball game para sa kapunan ng Star. Pringle! Look at that. All by his lonesome loses possession.
That's another turnover against Global. They need to be able to cross the line.
Yeah, swings it out. Barroca left open, brings it closer. His teardrop not gonna work. Malyari there with the putback.
Offensive rebounding for the Star Hotshots. Famous is still in the game. Hindi nga siya nakakakuha ng rebound dito. It's got 10 rebounds so far.
Kinita parang hindi siya pinupuntahan eh.
Yeah.
Hayes. Will they look for Famous? It's Hayes once again, this time attacking and scoring.
All one-on-one play here by GlobalPort. They need to be able to pass the ball.
That's his first foul, 4th team foul for the Star Hotshots. Bonus free throw.
Back in the first period, GlobalPort had only 1 assist.
Buenafe for 3. Nothing doing. Pringle. Masyado malakas. Malyari with the board, finds Yap. Yap all by his lonesome. Yap was leaking out. This is now the biggest lead of the ball game. My goodness, I'm sounding like a broken record. 35-point advantage ng Star. 18 seconds remaining sa ating second half.
Ito, this is a clinical demolition of a team with a twice-to-beat advantage. Isa natin yung double team ng Star Hotshots and then forcing another turnover. Takbuhan na naman. And they score
Barroca
another
gets
2
away.
points in transition. And here's Jensen. Para may second motion yun.
Foul is on number 32, Keith Jensen, his first foul.
And they're frustrated.
Technical foul on Skylar Jekyll, technical foul on Mark Marlowe, both for second motion.
Offsetting technical fouls as Barroca heads to the line.
Correction. Those Keith Jensen, call for technical foul for second motion.
Yung mga second motion, si Pringle, si Jensen involved in the play. So, okay, they changed it.
Bonus free throw for Mark
Jensen and Barroca. Double technical foul for second motion.
What a tremendous first 2 quarters, Kinito, para sa Star.
And for Star to score 73 points in one half.
73-35 po ang ating talaan after the first 2 quarters of play.